as you see that the world is facing some of the like common agenda for almost every society or every country, like for example inequality, for example climate change. So do you think that it's time that applied anthropologists need to do some of the works like that fits the global agenda, or they will just have their own local needs to be catered on? So is there any kind of urge that you feel, being an applied anthropologist, that applied anthropologists around the globe should do some applied work that actually cater the global, quote unquote, global thing like climate change or migration, or, I mean, you see, even remember in coronavirus time, I mean, the COVID-19, you know, the whole world was like just one thing, I mean, you know. So do you think that we need to do this kind of address this, like, quote unquote, global agenda rather than the local thing? I mean.
Yeah, I totally get the question. And what I would say to that is all of those issues, whether it's poverty, inequality, climate change, I mean, we're doing that work. I mean, those are issues that applied anthropologists are definitely focusing in on. What we tend to do, though, is look at them in very local ways, right? So anthropology in general tends to take a local perspective, and we tend to take a very fine-grained local perspective, which gives us a very deep understanding of the communities in which we're working and how they're connected to all of these forces that drive inequality, that drive poverty, or how folks are understanding and responding to things like climate change, and how, in fact, those forces of poverty, inequality, climate change, and many other things are driving migration. And you know, the fact that we've got both economic and climate refugees now, and it's only going to get, you know, the problem is only going to expand exponentially. And so those are very much topics that we're really zeroing in on. But again, we tend to take a more local, particularistic perspective on these global issues because we're really drilling into the details of how local peoples are experiencing and dealing with those issues.